On this video, I would like to try something a little different, I guess, and that is I would like to read the Code of Hammurapi in Akkadian with an English translation. I'm reading from a work that I have done. It's out on Google Books called Hammurapi's Code, the Epilogue, and we did two parts. We transcribed it and then in sort of a literal way, and then we did a grammar as well. And we did an interlinear word-by-word translation of the epilogue, and then we did a grammar pretty much phrase by phrase. It's already been out there, and some has been published by Logos, but what I'd like to do is try to read it in Akkadian. Now, I don't think anybody knows how Akkadian sounded. We're talking about 1700 BC, and how would we know? I mean, we don't even know at times when we listen to someone, let's say from a different part of the country, of our country, the pronunciation. It's different. So at any rate, I'm going to try it. It's sort of a thought I had, and whether it will have any interest, I don't know. But I'm going to begin with the column 47, and I'm going to read the normalization that I have given. I've used Borger in the literally transliteration, and I've given it my own normalization. So I'm going to try to read it phrase by phrase with an English translation, and then go on to try to work my way through this 47, column 47. So we begin, Dinat Misharim Shahamurapi Sharum Leum Ukinuma. That is, the laws of justice which Hammurapi, the capable or the competent king, established. Matam usam kinam uridam damkam ushats bitu. And the land, I'm reading it sort of a literal translation, the land, reliable direction, and good conduct he caused to secure. Hammurapi sharum gatmalum anaku anatsamat kakadim sha enlil ishrukam reushina marduk idinam. That is, Hammurapi, the perfect king I am, to the black ones of heads, which Elil gave to me, and their shepherd Marduk committed to me. Ul egu achi ul adi ashri shumim esh ishinashim. That is, the arms I did not throw down, places of salvation I sought them out. Pushki washtutim upeti nuram ushetsi shinashim ina tukal or kakim danim shazababa u ishtar ushat li muni. That is, hard difficulties I untied or I loosed. Light I caused to rise on them, that is, the black-headed people, with the weapon, with the mighty strong weapon, which the Baba and Ishtar loaned to me. Ina igigalim sha iya ishimam ina liutim sha marduk idinam, that is, with the wisdom, the big eyes, which Ea ordained to me, with the ability which Marduk gave to me. Nakri Elish Usaplish Asuch, the enemies above and below I tore out. Kablatim Ubeli Shirmatim Utiv, of war I caused to extinguish. The flesh of the land I made glad. Nishi Dadmi Aburi Asharbis, the people in places of riverways I caused to rest. Mugalitam ul usharshishinati, the one who would frighten or disturb. Indeed, I punish them. Ilu rabutum ibu ninima, that is, the great gods called to me, and anakuma reum mushalimum shahatashu isharat, that is, I became the shepherd who brings salvation, who brings order, meaning salvation, whose scepter is righteous. Sili tabim ana aliyah taritz, my shadow, the good shadow, or my good shadow over my city is spread. Ina utliya nishi mat shumerim u akadim ukil. In my bosom the peoples of the land of Sumer and Akkad I carried. Ina lamasiya ich hisha ina shumim atabal. In my refuge or protection they flourish. In peace I have ruled them, Hammurabi is claiming. Ina nemekiya, in my wisdom, ush zirshinati, I cause them to be sheltered. Danum in Sham anala chabalim ikutim almatim shuteshurim, and the strong, the weak, not to harm, of the orphan and widow, for to set aright. Again, notice the emphasis on the orphan and widow. Ina babilim alim sha anum u ilil reshishu ulu, in Babylon, the city, Anum and Elil, its head, I lifted up, or I raised. In Esagila, Bittim Shakima Shame U Ersetim Ishdashu Kina, whose house, as heaven and earth, its foundations are established. Din matim anadianim purusu matim anaparasim hablim shuteshurim, the law of the land for setting right the decisions of the land, for the cutting, for the wrong, that is, making decrees, for the wrong, for the cause of justice, or for the causing of justice. Awatiya shukuratim inanariya ashturma inamahar samiya sharmisharim ukim. My precious words on my stela I wrote, and in the presence of my image as king of justice I established. Sharun Sha'in Shari Shuturu Anaku. The king who among kings is great, I am, Hammurabi is claiming. Awatuya Nashka Luti Shaninam Ul Ishu. My choice words, my ability has no rival. Ina Kibit Shamesh Dayanim Rabim Shah Shame U Ertzim Mishari Inamatim Lishtepi. That is, by the command of Shamash, the great judge of heaven and earth, my justice in the land, may it be caused to be made manifest. Ina awat marduk baliya utsuratuya mushasikama irshia, that is, by the word of Marduk, my lord. My figure, my statute, one who dismisses and diminishes in Esagila. I'm thinking here he's talking about may justice come upon one who would do that. And then Shah Aramu in which I love, speaking of Isagila. Shumi inadamiktim, my name in kindness, Anadar Disaki, may it forever, or forever, may it be spoken. So I'm going to stop there. That brings me up to column 48. And I thought I would try this. I don't know if anyone knows how it would have been pronounced back in Hammurabi's day, around 1700 BC. How would we know? But again, I'm having some fun with it. I hope it will be a help to someone. We've already done a transliteration, or we followed the transliteration of Borger, my own normalization, and then we have done actually a grammatical analysis of most every phrase, as we've said. So I may do some more reading. It's good practice for me just to remember some of the Akkadian words. But I hope this is helpful to somebody. Thank you.